New at 10, a Spartanburg man's killer remains on the loose. Gregory Drummond's family is holding on to faith that someone knows what happened to him. 2 years ago, his body was found on Alexander Avenue near his crashed car. He was shot multiple times. Spartanburg police are still looking for whoever is responsible.
Fox Carolina's Amber Worthy is live outside the police department with a message from the victim's mother to her son's killer. Amber?
Yeah, guys, so his mother, his children, and other family members stood at the spot where Greg Drummond's body was found, and his mother says she's forgiven that killer, but she wants him or her to turn themselves in right here.
Died, and deep in my heart, I don't care what the judge give him, life or no parole. One thing I want is my family to be happy and don't have to cry.
2 years later, these flowers are still here at the scene of where Gregory Drummond took his last breath on October 15th of 2017. One day before his birthday, a birthday that he shares with his cousin, Charita.
We shared a lot of things. Outside of being my cousin, he was my best friend.
A friend to many who now miss him and the things he said dearly.
Chill, baby. Yeah. Yeah. He in a better place.
But not more than his son, whose face lit up when talking about his father.
Me and my dad had a close bond together. My whole family, my brothers and sisters, and my whole family had a bond with my dad. So that represents that I miss him.
His mother, while she's hurting, she hopes that the killer knows.
But I know I have to forgive before God can bring forth the killer that did it. And I have forgiven.
Forgiveness that she hopes precedes an arrest.
These children deserve justice. The community deserves justice. Because that judge say life without parole. And I don't care who get offended by it.
Ain't no justice, ain't gonna be no peace, and they show ain't gonna rest. His spirits, and his spirits and his kids and his mother.
And they passed out these flyers in that neighborhood today, urging anyone with information to contact this number, because you don't have to show up to the police department to report that information. You can do so anonymously, and this family is begging you to do that. Reporting live in Spartanburg, Amber Worthy for the 10 o'clock news.
Well, as we continue to cover our counties, here at 11, a Spartanburg man's killer remains on the loose tonight. Gregory Drummond's family is holding on to faith that someone will do the right thing and come forward and admit to what they have done. 2 years ago, his body was found on Alexander Avenue near his car that had crashed. He had been shot several times. Spartanburg police, they're still looking for the person who pulled the trigger.
Fox Carolina's Amber Worthy is live at the police department with a message from the victim's mother to the person who killed her son.
So yeah, they made that strong message at the very spot where Gregory Drummond's body was found 2 years ago. His mother, his children, and all their family members stood there together to show unity to that community. Now, this vigil was hosted by a local activist, Jack Logan, and Gregory Drummond's body, he died in October of 2017 after being shot multiple times. His family believes in their heart that someone in that community knows something about what led to his death, and his mother hopes that the killer knows she's forgiven them, but hopes that something will prompt them to turn themselves in.
I appreciate everything that all you guys are here. And I just want justice, and I want peace for the other family too.
Now, they passed out flyers today, and they say that you don't have to show up to the police department to give them the information about the shooting. Now, on the flyers that they passed out today, it does have information for the detectives that are working this case, and the city says they are still actively investigating this case. Information for how you can get in touch with them and report anything you know anonymously is on this flyer, and that family is begging you to do so if you know anything. Reporting live in Spartanburg, Amber Worthy for Fox Carolina News Tonight.